This was something we had heard about for some time now over the summer and whatnot, but what was your reaction when you finally saw it come across as Joel Quenneville out in Chicago?
Ripples throughout the hockey world, literally across the world. There's no question. I mean, credit to the Blackhawks and their franchise, and we talked about them reestablishing their franchise, the renaissance of the Chicago Blackhawks, back to prominence and winning the 3 Stanley Cups. A lot of different people that are a part of that success. Joel Quenneville, one of them, probably being chief among them, having been head coach, along with the player group. And management has done a really good job over the years. But the challenge is right now, and you've got the great Joel Quenneville, as you just heard them talk about in the press conference. Well, the only person that's won more games in the history of the NHL in north of 100 years is Stan Bowman's dad, the great Scotty Bowman. I mean, these are tough people to come by. They don't happen. Look at the resume. Look at the resume. So, and it's also the greatness behind the bench, in addition to the greatness as a person, and the way that he treated the men and women that he came into contact with in the organization, from the equipment trainers, medical trainers, the players, fellow staff members. I mean, they're going in a different direction now. But this is a real bold move, and sometimes you have to make bold moves. But Joel Quenneville is, in my estimation, irreplaceable. You heard Colton say that himself. He's going to try to be himself. I heard a lot of great things about Colton. People that played with him, people that know him, a text specifically that I got, close friend, incredible leader, wise beyond his years, will be a very successful coach, very sharp hockey mind. But we also know, and that's about Colton, but which you know as well as I do, great opportunity for him. But it's a real sad day in Chicago in a lot of ways, as it should be. This guy's one of the best people in our game. And I'm going to tell you something. You look at what John Gruden's getting to be the head coach of the LA Raiders. Wow. And props to John Gruden. The guy that's setting the benchmark going forward will be Joel Quenneville. And Mike Babcock gets a lot of money, and he's done a great job with the Toronto Maple Leafs. But Joel Quenneville's won 3 cups as a head coach, second winningest all time. He should be able to write his check going forward. Yeah, he will. And, you know, you heard about Stan Bowman and Joel Quenneville not seeing eye to eye for a little while now. And when you hear these rumors over and over, there's got to be something there. I know Stan Bowman said there isn't, but this has been going on long enough. And when Panarin got traded, that was when everything really came to a head. And I think that from then on, the relationship was broken. From what you hear, from what I hear, they did not get along. They didn't speak that often. And finally, there comes a time when Stan Bowman has the decision, can make the decision that Joel Quenneville is gone. It is a sad day. If you're a Blackhawks fan, I think every Blackhawks fan that's seen this team turn into a dynasty and give the city these amazing moments and all these games in the spring, they think back, and it probably makes them sad to think that he's no longer there, because it hasn't just been a coach that's there for all the winning. He's a fiery coach. He's had some memorable things on the bench. He's had some memorable press conferences. I mean, he's someone that you'll remember forever. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. So it's a crazy thing. And you said it best, ripple through the hockey world. I mean, that's one of those things, social media just blows up. I saw it. I said, what? Yeah. Couldn't believe it. Yeah, it's the shock factor. If you're going to talk about coaches you thought might be let go earlier this year, Joel Quenneville was not at the top of my list. Yeah. But now it comes to Jeremy Colton, a guy I played against, a heady player, smart guy. I mean, he coached a Swedish team for 4 years already. He's 33 years old. So he's done this. I think he's one of those guys, one of those players that you meet a lot in pro hockey, where when they're young, you say, this guy's probably going to be a coach. You can tell talking to them, the way they approach the game. So good luck to him. He does not have an easy job, because he has everyone around him thinking, this guy, what's he doing here? So good luck to him. He's going to need it, because that team, there's a lot of skill, but they got to figure out something. There has just been a little bit of a drop in how they've played in the last couple of years. Yeah,
that's why he said there's tough shoes to fill, and he's not even going to try to do it. He just has to be himself.